Hello, 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 hello. It has come to my attention that there is a new world quest. Yeah, that's why we're alive. Like right now, we're gonna do it now because I probably won't have the. No, it's just a one world quest. So how long is it gonna take, right? How long is it gonna take? How the fuck long is it gonna take? Come here. The world quest begins from here. What's this? No, this one. Yo. Yes and no. Yeah, okay. Any new work? I suppose the commissions here at Tales of Humanity are too easy for you, or have you been in dire need of more lately? Well, a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. A diligent youngster, I see. Well, sure. If there's one thing we don't lack here, it's work to be done. In fact, the Steambird could probably be considered the largest clearinghouse for jobs outside of the Adventurers Guild. Well, I say that, but we didn't really need to take up, what the hell? But we didn't really need to take up the social services aspect. Whatever the case, since you need Mora, allow me to recommend a certain long-term gig for you. Long-term? What the hell? What? Mr. Benoit Leroy intends to hire one hourly caretaker. Wanted, someone good at housekeeping, check, cooking, check, and at care for elderly folks, half check. Mr. Leroy is willing to provide food and board, along with suitable remuneration. Interested parties may contact him directly. No, that one. This is a note that Mr. Leroy left with us over half a year ago. Most of us who live on the street know him well. Although his reputation when he was younger was less than stellar, I haven't heard any untoward rumors concerning him in recent years. He's been alone most of his life, and with his only daughter not being by his side, there's no one to take care of him. I suppose that's where a person could use an hourly worker to help. From what I know, he's not hard up for Mora, so you'll be well paid. It's a nearly danger-free job with great compensation to boot. No reason to consider it. No reason not to consider it. Please give me his address, if you would. Of course. Just turn two corners and look around. Actually, never mind. Let me give you a map instead. Remember to tell him that I was the one to introduce you, alright? Sort of understand why now, right? Alright. Look for Mr. Leroy. Got a note for that. Oh, where is it? It's here. Oh. What? Check that out. See, I know where that is. Go up here. Go up here and loop around. Don't need to go too far for it. Check it out. Mr. Leroy's over here. Leroy! Benoit Leroy. 8,000 shirt. 1,000 Mora. Matitious necklace. Yeah, youngsters these days sure know how to spend. Hello there, Mr. Leroy. Hey there, you Freezy sent us. And black screen. And back. Ha! Oh, that was half a year ago, wasn't it? I didn't think Euphrasia would hold on to that commission for so long. It's true. I did think of hiring hourly workers, After all, even the most capable of us get old and need others to take care of them. I spent so much of my life working to have this home, but in my old age, I found that I had no one to share it with. That did make me quite sad for a time, so it's a good thing, all in all, that my daughter and son-in-law have come to take care of me. They're good children. They love each other very much, and they keep me company. There's nothing more that I could want. That's to say, youngster, that I'm not hiring anymore. So we came here for nothing. Ah, really, that you crazy? Sure, blame her. Oh, well, no, don't be too down. That's not how youngins should be. You lot should be enjoying your best life, armed with a smile. Also, since you made the trip here, and since your Frazee recommended you, I do in fact have some work for you. It just so happens that the kids are out, and I can't quite handle everything here. Of course, you will be paid. Nice! And you've got quite the silver tongue. Alright then, go help me clean the stains by the door and behind the house. And feed Nana some fish while you're at it. Nana? Oh, right, I forgot to mention, but Nana's my cat. You know, the one by the door. Thanks in advance on Nana's behalf. Well, that sounds simple enough. Let's go. Oh shit. It's actually kind of cold right now. Give me a sec. Hello, I'm back. Let's go. Got clean up to do, right? So... Yo, Nana. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Yes. The bowl contains a slab of fish. Nana seems most pleased. Nana! What's on the back? Old, decrepit heavy boxes covered in layers of dust. Hey! Their presence here in the usually bright and clear quarter fontaine is quite jarring. The base of these boxes have collected a lot of clear water stains over the years. They must have once been piled in exceedingly damp locations. Never mind the stains on the door. These boxes look to be in far more urgent need of a cleanup. Clean it up. Nice boxes. Nothing else out of the ordinary. Right. Leroy? Yes. That's right. We're done. What is it? Want some candy? Or would you like your pocket money now? Paimon? Ah, what a greedy little child. Still, that's fine. That's exactly what little children should be like. Especially little ladies as cute as you, Paimon. Macarons, pretty dresses, and lovely homes. That's what you deserve to have. No. Come on. Paimon doesn't see how any of that stuff conflicts with having macarons, skirts, or big, beautiful houses. Yeah, what's with the sudden argument? Kids. But a little banter now and then is good. That just shows that you're still children. Actually, about that, I'm a few thousand years old. But you know, yeah. Treasure your childhood. It won't last. Anyways, here. Candies and coins. Both. Now then, do behave, alright? Just call me Benoit Child. Leroy is my surname. Mr. Leroy. I'm the last Leroy in the entire court of Fontaine. Mentions of my family name make this poor old soul quite lonely indeed. So please, just use my name. Mr. Benoit. So your daughter doesn't share your surname? Baticia is my daughter by blood. I took her in half a year ago. That said, she may as well be my own true-born daughter. If you don't mind, you can come again tomorrow. She and Athos should be back by then. I'm sure she won't mind having two lovely children like you over for snacks. Especially since you're helping us with some of the chores. Some other children come by occasionally, so feel free to play with them too. I love children. The more of them are around, the merrier the house is. If you don't see me when you come over, just knock and ask for me. Athos will open the door for you. Alright, we'll be back tomorrow. And the good thing is, from what I've read, we don't have to wait for daily reset. We just have to go past one in-game day. Nice. And the cat is still here. Nene. And the boxes are still here. Okay. One in-game day has passed. Oh. Everything still looks the same. Molly, who are you? Thank you, Molly. Your kindness sparkles in your lovely lavender eyes. Does it really? Did you really like that doll that I bought you last time? Oh yes, yes indeed. It was very lovely. You know, I even set aside a place for it at the dining table. That, wow, that would make it so happy. What about today? Do you need to lean on me during your walk? Or should I fetch your newspaper? I could read it to you too if you can't make out the words. Mama says that I should do one good deed every day. And my tutor wants me to submit an essay this week about good people and good things. Oh, I don't mean I'm doing this because I need to write an essay, but if you don't mind, I do want to help you out. No, I'm already fine, really. The best thing you could do to help me is to tell your parents that you come often, but that you often come by my place to play. I know, Mr. Leroy, and I've told them, but they don't seem too happy about it. Will you still come again? Even so? I sure will, even if they don't let me. I mean, we made an agreement, didn't we? Did we? You are indeed a child of your word. Good, good. I do like you very much. Wait, futari damo. Wait, futari damo. Is it futari tamo or futari damo? We didn't mean to intrude or anything. Did we interrupt? No, the two of you are interrupting anything. My young friend Molly here is currently out and about, trying to complete her homework. She just happened to stop by my home. She'd like to do something nice for me. so that she might have some material for her essay. Hey, I'm not helping because I want to finish my homework, not just because of that. Of course, of course. You're not being a good child just because of your homework after all. Much like these two young guests. They're not here to help me just because they need a job either. Oi? Huh? Say what? Well, no, it was just a little jest. Surely you won't begrudge an old man that much. Youngsters have much time that they may spend freely. And you're willing to... What? And you're willing to while that time away with me. And I do enjoy the company of young people. Nothing wrong with any of that now, is there? Then perhaps I should just give you something to do. People are wont to come and go around the entrance. It tends to get dirty there very quickly, and nobody's swept behind the place for days, so if I may ask, please, help me clean it up again. Molly, would you keep my cat company? And bring a fish steak if you would. Her name's Nana, by the way. She inherited that name from a dog I had previously. It's a shame, but my daughter took her along when she went off to get married. Eh? Something doesn't seem to add up. Yeah, something doesn't seem to add up. Hey, Molly. Nana. Same old, same old. And the same strange boxes. Oh. Oh, she's just gone. Oh, they're back in the center, I see, okay. Fine. You're done. That is right. The cleanup's done, and Molly's has fed the cat too. Also, Benoit, there's a pile of super dirty old boxes next to your place. Do you want us to clean those up too? Oh, those boxes? Oh, I just stored some old stuff in them. Otherwise, they don't see much use. Some of them contain furniture and other small items from my old place, which I have had the heart to throw away. But at the same time, they don't fit with my current home, and so they've ended up just stacked out there. I don't touch them for the most part, but since everyone's around here is a decent sort, no one's stolen anything, so they can stay right where they are. Mr. Leroy, was I helpful? Yes. Don't forget to say hello to your parents for me. I'd be even more grateful if you could do that. And I've got the snacks and pocket money right here, children, so come and get it. No money. I just like to pet Nana some more, can't I? Of course, please. But watch out for a claws. And remember to come back for snacks once you're done playing. Ethos? You saw Ethos, right? This old fella got lonely. What with his children not being around to keep him company and all. So he decided to go get some fresh air. Whoa, there you two are. Ah, Letitia, would you look at that? Gone but a few days and he's mad at us already. But I'm sure he'd forgive us if he only knew what gifts we brought back this time, don't you think? Just a nod. Gift? What did you bring back? Something wonderful, of course. You know when you see it. Letitia knows how you like lovely, expensive things. She picked it out especially for you. Thank you, my daughter. I did only what I should have. Duty bound. These two lovely guests are also children who came by to play while the two of you were out. Hello there. My father's a friendly man and really loves kids, so thank you for keeping him company. Truly. Still, since my wife and I are back, we'll take it from here. Yeah, it really is good that you're back. Come now, let me have a look at the present. Alright, Dad, let's go inside. Ethos, do remember to give them their pay and some snacks, and they helped me sweep the place and fed Nana too. Oh, and give that young lady some of these treats too, would you? I'm going back inside now. There they go again. Oh. Mr. Leroy, Nana let me give her a belly rub. Where's he gone? Are you looking for my father, little lady? I'm his son-in-law. Well, you might as well just consider me his son to keep things simple. Call me Ethos. I know what a son-in-law is. That means you're his daughter's husband. Ooh. You sure are knowledgeable, aren't you? Thanks for keeping my father company. He's gone indoors. These snacks are for you. You can leave the rest to my wife and I. It's alright if you don't drop by anymore. Anyway, you should head home soon. Your family will be worried about you if you're out too long. Don't worry, mister. It was no trouble at all. And anyway, Mr. Leroy and I have an agreement. I think you might need my help going forward too. You know, with feeding the cat, watering the plants. It's not child labor, right? I hope not. And that's what makes things tricky. Is something wrong? No, little lady, not at all. I have something important to discuss with you. No. Discussion isn't the right word. There's something I need you to do. What is it? I'm going to give you the snacks and pocket money. And then after that, don't come back again. Alright? Why? Did I do something wrong? No, of course you haven't. It's just... my father's health has always been poor and his insomnia has gotten quite bad lately. Out of consideration for his health, my wife and I would like him to have an environment conducive to rest. You will understand, don't you? Oh, so Mr. Leroy is unwell. I get it. Next time I'll bring extra bill fruit. Just coming whether you like it or not. Every time I eat too much cake and get a tummy ache, Papa tells me I should eat less sweets and have more fruit. As long as Mr. Leroy eats some fruit every day, he'll be fine. Never mind. Nothing else for it. As for you two, here are your snacks and rewards. And now let me speak plainly. I am speaking for the entire Leroy family on this matter. Hope that you will not come and disturb us again in the future. I believe that despite your youth, you will be able to understand my meaning. So please, do not go out of your way to return here. That is all. I'll take my leave now. Just me and the kid. Why can't we come back? It's so weird. Mr. Leroy was so nice, but this man just really doesn't want us to. This guy speaks politely enough, but he's as cold as they come. Well, I don't care what he says. I'm going to come see Mr. Leroy too. What about you two? I will. And I just want to pet her a bit more. The last one to show is a rotten egg. Hey! Hey, no rotten egg. Just classic banter with kids, alright? Strange boxes. Okay, so tomorrow. We'll come back again tomorrow. Let's make it daytime. Oh, there she is. She's the first to arrive. Of course. There we go. Aw, I'm the rotten egg. Did you come see Benoit? That's right, but I didn't get a chance to speak to him. Looks like I won't be able to finish my essay at this rate. Your essay? Oh, right! You were doing good deeds because you had homework. Hey, that's not true. I really do like Mr. Benoit. He's really smooth. Yeah, that's right, smooth. What kind of descriptor is that? You mean he's personable and a good communicator, don't you? Anyway, please. Miss Paimon, could you help me, please? If you don't, my essay is toast. No, we'll try. The tutor said that my essay about helping him to feed his cat was unpretentious and filled with genuine emotion from margin to margin. And she wanted me to write another. Bro, what kind of mentor is... You're just a kid. Alright? Just a kid. Unpretentious. Paimon gets it, so that's why you need to come back. It is my homework, sure, but I really do like Mr. Leroy. He wanted me to say hi to my parents or him, and so I did. They were really upset when they heard his name, though, and they didn't want me to come. I don't really know why. I feel like they did a... Yeah, I feel like they did a crime. Oh shit, there's something on my screen. Oh, it's gone. Mr. Leroy's a criminal. Yeah, but that will only be one line. That's too little. No way. We'll go with you. You can feed the cat, and we'll clean the entrance and the rear of the house. Rear of the house. We can do that. You're so smart. Let me go feed the cats right now. Because permission, because asking permission is no longer a thing. Wait. Friend it. Yo. Why is Mr. Leroy ignoring me? Nana. And back here once again. These boxes are still here. Apparently it contains old stuff. How true that is, not so sure. Let's knock on the door. Let's go see Mr. Leroy. I'm worried though, maybe he won't come out. When I've come by to see him lately, he hasn't even spoken to me. Before you arrived, I went and knocked, but just as he came out, that scary son-in-law of his came and dragged him back inside. He then gave me some sweets and told me to go back to my parents, and then he shut the door. Jeez, Benoit is such a chill guy, so why are his family members such a chilly bunch? Mr. Leroy's son-in-law said that Mr. Leroy was ill and couldn't see me, but I thought he looked fine, so why couldn't he speak to us? Honestly, I'm more worried about Mr. Leroy than I am about my essay. He must feel terrible if he's ill. Mama told me that sick people need our care and concern. Your mama's right. So could you come with me and ask that son-in-law what sort of illness Mr. Leroy has? Maybe he ate too much cake or he slept without a blanket. I can ask my parents about what to do. Yeah, it's all very sus. Very all very sus. Regardless, let's knock on the door first. I know, I'm just a bit scared of that scary son-in-law because he is, well, scary. Could you help me speak to him? Be not afraid. Knock, knock. Ethos, the man you saw before, opens the door and walks it. You again? Oh, what in the world do you want? Could we ask if Benya's home? We heard he fell ill, so we're kind of worried about his health. My father is home, but he's in no condition to be receiving guests. Can I just, go inside? Could we ask what he's calmed down with? I could ask my parents to help get him some medicine. No need. We'll buy what medicines are needed ourselves. Not that he has any lack of medicine anyway. We're just concerned for his health. You don't have to be so cold. Ethos just doesn't want to let us even know. This is past cold. He's downright frigid. You should turn down the temperature quickly. You concern yourself too much with business that is not your own. Very well. Was there anything else? If not, I'll be heading back. Wait. What is it? Is Benoit really ill? Really ill? Of course he is. Very seriously, in fact. Patricia and I would think of something, though. There's no need for you, or anyone else for that matter, to worry. Ethos, what's that disturbance outside? Nothing, Patricia. Just a few kids think that they want to see Dad. Ah. You really do get along well with children, don't you, Dad? Well, since these kids wants to see you, why don't you go say hello to them? I'd like to. Can I? Of course you can, Dad. You're in charge. Oh, here he comes. Ah, it's you again, little ones. You're back. How are you feeling? Yes, kid. Me? Oh, not doing quite so fine, but not to worry. I'm doing my best to rest up. My daughter and son-in-law are taking very good care of me. All is well. Just run along home, if you would. Are you sure you're alright, Dad? If it's too much for you, you should go back inside. Binra sees Athos giving him a beautiful glance before suddenly going back indoors. Well, so you've seen it for yourselves then. My father really is unwell. Does that satisfy you? If there's nothing else, I'm going back inside. Wait. Athos ignores all of you. Oof. Well, at least we got to say a few words to Mr. Leroy. I do hope he gets better soon. Looks like I caused trouble for other people, Miss Paimon. That wasn't what I wanted. You think that way? You weren't any trouble at all. In fact, Paimon thinks the Athos guy is the real problem here. The entire time he was just... You should go home first, Molly. Paimon and I will be heading back as well. Nah, let's leave. I should head back as well. My parents don't like it when I come here, you know. They get mad if they knew I came today. I don't know if you get to see Mr. Leroy again. I really want to tell him that his snacks are super tasty. Well, could you help me tell him that if you see him after he gets better, I mean, yeah, my word. Unexpectedly wholesome. I've got to go home now. See you. Bye-bye. What do you think? Paimon noticed I've got something to say written all over your face as soon as she let you. Let's talk over there. Over there. Best not to speak too loudly right here. Let's go talk. Over here. Will this place do? Come on, tell Paimon what's on your mind. There's something off about that couple. Paimon thinks so too. Oh, where am I? The house is... Oh, here. The timing of their appearance was too convenient to be a coincidence. You mean to say that they showed up just as Benoit was thinking about hiring some hourly help, right? You phrase to say that he was still hiring half a year ago, but in that time, this couple became his children. You're right. Everything is just too deliberate. There's definitely something going on with this couple. There's something fishy about their relationship with Benoit. When we first met them a few days back, things still seemed fine, but there's something awkward about the way they spoke today. He is being coerced by his son-in-law. I think both of them, honestly. Benoit's daughter first came, and then the son-in-law. But the way she spoke should have gave Paimon goosebumps. Now that she mentioned it, Paimon gets where that confusion feeling was coming from. The way the couple deals with outsiders doesn't sit right with me. They were nice enough when we first met, but they should turn rotten quick. They were only friendly to us when their father was around. That's true, the first time we met was right after Benoit went inside that his son-in-law told us not to come around again. You're faking it. But why would they pretend to be family in front of their dad? There's gotta be a reason for it. Well, that's all I've got for now. Do you think Benoit is in some kind of danger? Yeah, of course. We've got no evidence. But in the end, we're here to help him, right? We're still in the commission. Hey! Hell yeah! And our word is our sacred bond. Mama knows you always keep your promises. You've got a good brain too, so what's our next move? Let's do some investigating. That's me! Let's get to the bottom of this case. What should we investigate specifically? The identity of the couples. Oh! We're really gonna do this? Do I have to... Yeah. Right here's good enough. Then... The fish is untouched. And the strange box doesn't ping anymore. Pip. Hello. Hello? Anyone there? Do you still want your newspaper? Hey, anybody there? I'll take over. Is Benoit not at home? Oh, how should I know? Either way, it is right weird subscribing to a paper and not collecting it. Whenever I deliver it here, he will always at least reply. But recently, I haven't seen eye nor hair of him at all. The copy of the steamboat I left here are already piling up. You know him, do you? Yep, that's right. We're good friends of his. Good friends? Well, whatever. How about I give you the papers and you pass them along when you see him? All yours, Paimon. Well, that's that then. I did my best to deliver them. Don't you turn around and say I didn't. I've got other things to do. That said, we haven't seen him recently either. Oh hey, how's your stream? You still streaming? Have you stopped streaming? You got a lot of viewers, didn't you? I know, I saw it too. There was a lot of people in your chat. You too? What has he been busy with recently? Could he have gone back to his old home? There was an old home? His old place over in the Fleuve Cendre. It is a Fleuve Cendre. So that's where he used to live. You didn't know that he moved here from down there? Are you really his friend? No, we're recent friends. How about that? Well, whatever, forget it. No need to explain. I don't care a whit what your relationship is. Just get the newspapers to him and I'll be grateful. Okay, here you go. I'm off. Bye-bye. It feels like there's a lot we don't understand about Binya. Do you think this might have something to do with what we're investigating? The more info, the better. Next up, let's check around his house. The old boxes. Come on. We gotta open these things. Na na na. Okay. Nana. Still here.
Spin.
The what? Spin? That good enough? It has a slick, oily sensation that you're sure had to have been left by a candle. Who lingered here with a candle in hand and for what purpose? Candles. And the boxes. Oh, the boxes. They were opened quite recently. Up close, a rank smell of fish and dampness assaults your nostrils. But when you passed by before, the boxes hadn't been moved. Where did the smell come from? The stuff didn't smell like this when we came around a few days back. Did the Benoit say he only used these to store old furniture and stuff? Where'd this horrible stench come from then? Did some new stuff get dumped here? Let's take a look. Pliers, saw, candle, rope. Pliers? This receiver's been torn up, only half of it left. Paris General Store? We know that place, don't we? I suspect it was brought here from the Fifth Sound. Meaning that someone from Benoit's family went there recently, and he was from there himself, wasn't he? All the clues we've got have to do with that place. We'd probably get more useful information there. Let's go. Down below. Oh god. You've sanded. Do you want me to spin? Or do you want me to pull? What do you mean? Pulling. I'll pull in a bit. I think I won her. I think I do. I feel like I should pull. She seems kind of fun to play. Alright. So what are we supposed to look out for? Doctor? I've certainly heard the name, but he moved away a long time ago, and even before that we rarely spoke. I'm none too familiar with him, so it might be best if you ask someone else. Who are you? Oh, I'm supposed to ask you. Leroy? Give me a moment. Ah, right, I got it. Benoit Leroy owned a stall that sold all kind of stuff. Oh, so who are you? And why are you asking after this kind of stuff? Actually, he's just, we hope you cooperate with us. Yeah, that thing. Has he done something wrong? Let's say he did. I gotta ask real quick, you guys are from the Spina de Rosula or the Mason Guardianage? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. We'll just give a response. Alright, I get it. I won't ask no more questions. Well, not like he made an honest fortune or nothing in it. Fontaine's got a lot of laws. He's probably broken quite a few. Anyway, officer. Hell yeah, we're officers now. You come to the right fella. Let me tell you, I know all about Benoit. Nobody knows him better. There's not much that scoundrel Benoit wouldn't stoop to. I'm old enough to get married, so he should be an old fogey by now, hmm? Anyway, I remember that his daughter, Autumn, was a real beauty. Shame he never let any of us talk to her. Who's she? That's right, Autumn Leroy, his adopted daughter. Just think about it. He was just a fella selling flotsam and jetsam, making a little more here and there. How'd he suddenly get rich enough to move up to the surface so fast? Huh? How else but by using his daughter, of course. Poor, pretty little thing. Forced her to marry some rich old coot he did. And what do you know? That rich old fart kicked the bucket after just a few years, leaving his house to her. And what's hers is Benoit's. All in all, a pretty quick way to win a life's up there, if you catch my drift. Would he get to be the one to get rich overnight? I mean, what an old bloodsucker, am I right? What? Let's press him further. So, officer, was that what you wanted to ask about? I mean, if the stuff's useful to you, you could say that I've contributed to Fontaine's security, yeah? And what do you say that the Mason might want to reward a, productive, upstanding citizen such as myself? We already know all of what you just said. That would depend on what else you've got to share. Oh, I've got lots. I mean, this is the Fleuve Sonde. The Fleuve Sonde. No one gets a good night's sleep around here without having a few other people's secrets in their keeping. No. Autumn's second husband. Oh, yes. She remarried right quick, she did. Lived a bit farther off, so we didn't hear from her for ages. The next time we heard a peep from her, well, she'd done that. And what's that? Wait, you don't know, officer? She murdered her second husband. Got hauled off to the fortress of Meripede for her trouble too. You're investigating Benoit and you didn't even know that? You didn't check the documents very carefully, I see. Disappointing. This one happened again. And the secret you spoke of? Right. I was just getting to that. No, I heard this from someone else myself, but rumor has it that Autumn asked for her father to take the stand at the trial, but he refused. Now, Benoit was unmarried, and she was his only kid. Right, and if I recall, even though she was adopted, her parents were related to him by blood. Either way, since her one and only father didn't take the witness stand at her trial, naturally she didn't have a chance. She was packed straight off to the fortress. Now, as to whether he did it just so he could take the house for himself or if he had some kind of disagreement with the girl, I'm not going to guess too much. He usually puts on a friendly show though, eh? I remember he always used to give out snacks. Who would have guessed that he was so cold-blooded? Huh. You know, officer, you haven't so much as frowned this whole time. Now, I thought I was a cold fish, but are you sure you don't have ice in your veins? It's a matter of professionalism. And ain't that with respect? Now then, officers, what's the story with Benoit's crimes? How serious are they? No comment. That bad, huh? Well, what about his house? Would it be confiscated? It's a distinct possibility. I knew it. Rats might scurry up to the surface, but a rat's still a rat. Thanks, officers, for making my day. I look forward to meeting you all again down here in the Fleuve Sonde. And he left. Don't judge a book by its cover. We only heard one side of the tale from a random person. But Paimon doesn't think we can keep trusting Benoit like before. I hate this feeling. This sure is a lot of food for thought. Paimon feels kind of queasy about it all. Let's get out of the Floof Sonder as quickly as we can. Let's go then. Time to get some sun. We're not followed, are we? Hopefully not. You're right. A little sun's good for me. Can I? Yeah. What? What? Okay. You really have to take this way, huh? Oh. You see that? You see that? That's him, isn't it? What are you doing here? Ethos. The Floof Sonder area just doesn't smell nice. It's not quite like upstairs where the air is the furthest thing from foul. How was it? Did you have fun strolling around the Floof Sonder? I'm sure you had a good time talking to Snodgrass. How long have you been telling us? I have no interest in banning words with children. Even if you were to go home and tattle to your parents, I doubt they believe you. What parents? A word of advice. Sometimes, what you see or hear is neither real nor true. When it comes to other people's affairs, don't insist on meddling until after you've got the full picture. Well then fucking tell us then. By the way, Pip said that our newspapers are in your possession. I'd like you to return them, thank you. You have little choice but to give the newspaper to Athos. He gives you a cold look before swiftly turning and departing. Paimon's got a bad feeling about that guy. Ditto. This is so annoying. It feels like we've discovered something, but we can't put the pieces together. And Paimon's kind of confused now. We know it's a good person who's in danger, so we should be helping him. That's what's going on, right? We need to observe more carefully. Will that be okay? Paimon's assumptions have been overturned so many times these past few days that she's all out of brain juice. But you sure are calm about all this. If Paimon was a bit on the stupid side, you would have hold it against Paimon, would you? You're not stupid, Paimon. Really? Well, even if you say so, then it's gotta be true. You know, when you think about it like that, maybe Paimon's actually pretty smart. It's just that she didn't grasp the whole situation at first. Yeah, it's gotta be that. Huh? You keep telling yourself that, Paimon. Well then, time for Paimon to put her little brain to work and figure out what we should do next. Have we accidentally alerted them that we're onto them? Yes, we did. If so, maybe we should just observe Benoist's house to see if there are any new developments, right? That's all we can do for now. Alright then, let's return later. Oh. More and more. Rah. Back to the house. It's over here. Kinda glad everything's so close by. Boop. Is it the kid? There's someone in Benoist's house for sure. Let's go over and listen. He's right. He can't just disappear altogether. At the very least, he needs to be seen once in a while, out on the walk or something like that. If nothing else, it'll stop the neighbors from calling the Mason guardianage. I'd rather not have the special patrols as musketeers breathing down our necks. Dad, you really want to go out for a walk, don't you? Can I? Of course you can. Not only that, but we'd be delighted to come with you. Careful now. Don't let him get... what? Don't let him use it as an opportunity to call for help. Those two weirdos have been watching this place like hawks. Dad won't do that, I'm sure. Dad, you wouldn't want the Mason guardianage to know. To know what? Why are they speaking so quietly? Paimon can hear a thing. They're about to come out. Okay, we need to move a bit further away. This time we have to think of a way to speak with the noise, right? Yes. Alright, let's go. Out. How is it, Dad? Are you feeling any better now? Oh, it's you! What? Can you not? You stupid. Help me. Don't help me. Why are you saying that? What's all this help me, don't help me business? Oh, it's you too. Oh, no wonder Dad went out of his way to talk to you. You are acquainted after all. No, I don't. We don't know each other at all. Really? No, but why would they be waiting here just for you then, Dad? They were even nice enough to get the paper for us. Why they even went to the Fifth Sun to talk about our old neighbor Snodgrass? I think you must be very close. And no wonder you always loved kids, haven't you, Dad? I love kids too, but I'm afraid I'm not as selfless as my father. I love my own child the most, but she's gone. What are you doing? Athos and I are our father's child. Dad loves us, and we love him too. Isn't it obvious? Mochicia, look at how lovely the weather is today. Perfect for a walk. So it is, Athos. Have you seen today's Steambird? There are quite a few interesting stories. Oh dear, I fret I haven't. There's one in particular about an old man who met an unfortunate end. Apparently he encountered some thieves, and as there were no one by his side looking out for him, he ended up falling off a cliff and died. Ooh! Oh, really? The horror! That's so terrible. And another about a very unlucky merchant who drowned. It seems he drank too much and walked into a lake in a stupor, and just like that, he drowned. Oh my word, truly unlucky. And this last one is very intriguing. It's about a meddling busybody who just couldn't keep their nose out of other people's business. She accidentally took the wrong medicine. She mistook poison for medicine for her illness, and just like that, swallowed a lot. And then ended up dying very, very painfully. Oh my. There really are so many ways to die. Please go on. Sorry, I won't ever do that again. Whatever are you talking about, Dad? We're not trying to say it's your fault or anything, but you must be tired after running around so much. Athos, why don't we go back and read the newspaper to Dad? You subscribe to a lot of papers, don't you, Dad? That's right. We've been chatting long enough. We ought to go back now. Yeah, man. Walking such a long distance is very tiring. Let's go back together, Daddy dearest. Stop! Benoit wants help but insists that he doesn't. That couple may have come from the Fifth Sun. From their reaction, I say that there are some hidden effect. Duh. I have some theories, but no evidence to back them up. How about we go take another look? There's definitely something hidden in there, and it might just be the proof you're looking for. Box. Considering how persistent you two are, I didn't expect you to just leave it at that. I thought you'd go running to the Mesa Guardianage, but you didn't. Looks like you have a few ideas of your own. How are you two actually related to Benoa? To tell you the truth, you've impressed me quite a bit. If it only put your enthusiasm to better use, you'd have bright futures ahead of you. It's just a shame that you won't be getting anywhere with this. You really aren't afraid, are you? You picked the wrong person to intimidate. Oh? So you do really not have a clue what's going on here? Or is it because you think you're on the side of justice? Incidentally, there was an article recently about a merchant who drowned. His name was Brandt. That fellow sure had a way with words, alright. Guess what? According to the paper, it turns out he didn't drown after all, but was in fact murdered and thrown into a lake. After a very long investigation, all that the Maréchal Phantom was able to conclude that he was murdered and that the murderer was guilty of a heinous crime. So that's what the news report said. Who knows what actually happened, or even which one of them deserved to die more, the murderer or the victim? A tough question, isn't it? I haven't decided what the answer is yet either. Anyway, I digress. This has nothing to do with what we need to discuss. What are you trying to say? I'm saying that acting recklessly before you fully understood the situation is foolish and might bring about some undesirable consequences. Witnessing injustice and doing nothing, that is truly folly. Well, perhaps if we met under different circumstances, we'd be friends. Though, I like the way you think. I have things to do. This is as far as my patience can be stretched. Next time I see you two anywhere near my house, I'll do something about it. Mark my words. Okay. So can we open the box anyways? You suddenly hear a faint tapping sound coming from the back window, and then after a barely audible creak, a note drops down from the window. There is brown writing on the note. It looks like someone wrote it in a real hurry, and it appears that they used coffee to do so. Huh. See what it says before it evaporates. Help me! Please! They're criminals! Scum are trying to swindle me on my property. Their plan was revealed, and now they've got me trapped in my own home, hoping to coerce me into submission. Help me, please! I'll find some chance to escape, so please cooperate with me. The day I am ready, I will place beautiful fruit into the cat food bowl at my door. That day, I ask you to come get me at the rear window of my house. Please, I beg of you, save me. Otherwise, I fear that I shall be tortured to death. Shh. Sorry. Anyway, let's keep an eye out for that food bowl and wait for a signal. So do we get the chance to... Nothing? Okay. Nana. How about if I just... No. It's not exactly it, is it? Will anything change if I just do this? Brute! Oh. There it is. Nervous, based on what the notes say. We just need to wait for him here. I have a few questions for him. Okay, it's your call. The window opened with a creak and a familiar face appears. Benoit surveys the environs cautiously, and after seeing you both there, carefully climbed out. Benoit, just what are... If I'm discovered, it'd be all over for me. Okay. We can talk as we go, right? It's got a lot of questions. The person who's chasing you is named Morticia, isn't she? But you said it was Autumn. That means that the woman we saw a few days ago is your daughter Autumn, right? Autumn's here to take revenge. I need to write the Navia line on the top. She's going to kill me and take her child back. We need to escape. The house is hers anyway. She takes it back, then she takes it back. It's fine. But if I lose my life, then I lose everything. Please, you have been helping me for the past few days. Only someone did it. Please help me just a bit longer. Please, I'm begging. I don't know what I'm counting for more. Please, I beg you. Beg, stop interrupting. None of you are willing to explain, so stop cutting up. I will let her think for a moment. We heard from Benoit's old neighbor that Autumn was sent to the Fortunate Manor, but now she's back. That's her. And that Athos, who is he? Who is Athos? Autumn hasn't been doing well. She hates research. She's a witness to stage, so she escaped prison. I don't know where she found it or how, but she escaped just to come kill me. She changed so much other than the color of her eyes. Everything's different. She disguised herself as a stranger just to get close to me. She wants to swindle all my wealth and kill me. But if I die, if I do this, okay. House is hers, so she takes it back, then she takes it back. It's fine. But if I lose my life, then I lose everything. I lose everything. Oof, oof. Meh. Bill fruit. It was so huge, man. Okay, let's go. We need to hit to this. Oh, wait. The center is here. There. Hit to the Navia line. Navia line? But why the Navia line? Goes to here. Where are you going? You going to Leah? Here we are. We need to go to the Navia line. Alright, here we are. Benoit boards the Akabas in a hurry alongside you. He seems to be a frenzy, talking to himself. Oh. Oh. When the flow combs, the crater will rock. If the stand breaks, the cradle will fall. Yet I will catch you, cradle and all. How did he get here? How did Athos get here? Hello, Dad. And it's over. When Autumn told me you were planning to escape, I was quite surprised. We kept you locked up for so long, and yet you still haven't completely collapsed or had a breakdown. In fact, you even tried to seize the opportunity to encourage these two heroes of justice to assist your escape. I find your will to live quite moving. Gakat. But of all the places you could have run to, in the end you chose the place you and Autumn used to visit together? What a foolish blunder. No need to explain. I understand. When people are panicked, they naturally and instinctually tread the path they find most familiar. Do they not? Luckily, Autumn left after you. She hasn't made it here yet, and I do not wish to discuss this in front of her. So just what are you thinking? I truly don't get it. Under the guise of marriage, you sold her to others as though she was just a commodity. Twice. The first time you traded her for a big house in the Court of Fontaine. The second time, you randomly chose someone just to get rid of her. So the property and everything else would be yours alone. When she was bullied and humiliated, you chose to turn a blind eye. She gave you her child from her second marriage to raise, yet you got rid of her child too. I can only surmise it was so you could take the money meant for the child support and care. How can you give sweets to the children with a clear conscience and ask them to come around to your home as guests? Is beyond me. Molly? Doesn't your conscience twinge even the slightest? Do you feel even the smallest pang of guilt even for a moment? I find it completely baffling. To be honest, I only first met Autumn while she was out on the streets. She's a very gentle mother. She cares greatly for my friend's daughter, Penny. Oh, hey, oh, whoa. Wait. Oh, what? No, wait. No, it's all coming together. Wait. Athos. That's him. That's him in the notes in the shell. Oh, why didn't I piece this together? That's so weird. What? I'm gonna read the note, okay? It was Athos's pride and joy, but the jeweler Brand used underhanded methods to destroy both his stall and his life. Athos stabbed him to death in revenge and dumped his corpse in the Cilicia plains. To murder someone is of course a crime, but is the victim necessarily entirely innocent? Brand got his just desserts while Athos will spend the rest of his life in hiding. And then there's Autumn. Autumn's regrets there. Okay, Autumn had no fate she struck too when she was alive, and presumably no last message the day she died. She once danced like a puppet amidst sweet lies. When she woke up, the most precious thing in her life, her daughter, had been taken. Autumn wanted nothing more than a perfect world for her daughter to live in and dedicate everything to make it so. Autumn and Athos. That's them! That's them! Oh, and their daughter Penny. We've encountered her. We played her quest. Look, she's exclusive. NPC, free verse, right? That's the one where the talking dog and the talking cat, the talking everything. Yeah. Nana, see, Nana. Nana the dog. That's their dog. Nana the dog and Nana the cat. Why didn't that click in my mind? Oh. Why did it take me so long? Penny, Athos, Autumn. They're here. Brent. What? Why couldn't I remember? Why couldn't I recall them? Now I do. Okay, now it makes more sense. Okay. So Athos was the one that went into the fortress of Meropide for the murder of Brand. And Autumn was the one that this asshole father behind the camera sold to. The kid as well, Penny. Not all that stuff. Okay. If you think you still have a chance to turn the tables, think again. Autumn has a whole lot of friends now. Not just me. It doesn't matter where you scurry off to. We will chase you to the ends of the earth. Why must a soul like hers be tormented so and have nothing, while a scoundrel like you lives a life of luxury? Something doesn't seem right about that to me. No need to wax philosophical. He isn't worth it. Ah, it appears you overheard. So you're Autumn. Paimon finally has an idea what's going on. The Leroy family really is complicated. Tabipito, we've been following Benoit all the way here, but it turns out a lot of things are completely different from what we've imagined. Now that it's turned out like this, should we still involve ourselves? It's up to you. Oh. Justice. Oh, my dear Autumn, do you really want to do this to me? Yes. What child of the field of Sonder was as lucky as you? The sweets you ate, your satin dress, the novels you adored, all those required money. What others shuddered and starved, you were wearing pretty dresses and putting necklaces on your dog. I gave you that life, so don't you think I should get some kind of fuck you? I've been to fuck you. Autumn, think back carefully. What part of your life did I not prepare you? Huh? Every time you went astray and met with misfortune, it was due to your own willful decisions. Go snap your neck. You simply are amazing at twisting words until the logic itself is completely inverted. Proclaiming generosity and kindness while only seeking to further your selfish ends. In the end, it's all about you, isn't it? Your so-called kindness was only an attempt to fatten me up like a lamb for the slaughter. Spare me your lies. The extent of my compassion and pity for you now is to give you a quick death, but before that, tell me, where is my child? Right there. Your child is like right there. Wait, where is Penny? Where did Penny go? She's originally from the court of Fontaine, subsequently being left by Autumn to Penny to act as a guardian. The dog. Right. Where's Penny now? No. We chill. I wanna refresh. Give a refresh on what happened to Penny. What's this? If you want to be adventurers guild. Oh? Is she with the Adventurers Guild now? Whether at the old home or the house you live in now, there isn't a trace of her or her whereabouts. Just where did you send her off? If I tell you, will you let me go? Let's say yes. No, but I'll let you die less painfully. If I don't tell you, I die. If I tell you, I die anyway. If there's nothing in it for me, then why should I make things easy for you? Oh, Deb, you really never do tell a lie, do you? Now we'll never find out where she went. But we do. Well, I do happen to know where she is, but I won't tell you. No, I'll never tell. You'll never find her. Never. I'm gonna take him away. I'll be bringing him back to his own home. Do any of you have any objections? Oh, please do. We won't interfere. You guys take care of yourselves. It's not our business. What's wrong with you? I wasn't planning on letting anyone else know about any of this. After all, she has an arrest warrant out for her. It's probably worth mentioning that I too am the subject of such a warrant. If you go to the Mason Guardianage and file a report, you should be able to pocket a hefty sum. But I would advise against doing so. If you do, our friends will not forget. Feel free to find out for yourselves. I will report anything. Yeah. Well, that's what I thought you'd say. In that case, this rainbow rose is for you. We favor this flower on account of its rich symbolism. Right now, it symbolizes a warning. A warning not to change your mind about what you just said. The fuck are you gonna do? So that's what happened. What a complicated family. Paimon doesn't know what to say about all that. It's a good thing we didn't report anything to the Mason Guardianage earlier. Paimon feels bad for Autumn though. She never managed to find her kid in the end. And Paimon thought Benoit was a nice guy too. Do you think Paimon's easy to fool? Your brain cells died, Looney. As hey, that's going too far. Mocking Paimon at a time like this. Paimon won't forgive you unless you treat her to a big meal at a Hotel de Board. And it's over. Queen of the Night's aria. But is that really the end? I don't feel like this is the end. Let's look. Leroy. Okay. Down this path. It should have been here. Right? Because that's where we had the quest of Penny. And Penny's gone. Yeah. Penny's not here anymore. Penny's at the Adventurers Guild. Well, I think she is. Yeah, I hope she is. At the Adventurers Guild. Okay, from what I can tell, there is one more quest. Yeah. One more quest. Which is to tell Molly the truth. Would we tell Molly the truth? And apparently there's like 2 different dialogues. Never mind, I'll read the dialogues later. Back to the house. Hey Molly. Hey Nana. Oh, it's being fed. Nana is still being fed. The boxes are still here. And here we have this house is for sale. Very reasonable price. Purchase before it's too late. Oh dear. This house is for sale. Very reasonable price. Purchase before it's too late. Again. Miss Tabibito, Miss Paimon, it seems that Mr. Leroy doesn't live here anymore. Have you seen him? We ran into him. So you did see him. Did you tell him the snacks were delicious? We did. I knew Miss Tabibito was trustworthy. You're the best. I brought some beer fruit over. Have some with me. Sure. And just as she is about to leave, the door opens and Autumn and Athos walks out. So it was your voices we heard outside. Is there still something you want? How's Benoit? Well, this world is full of inequity, extreme poverty, and excessive greed. The punishment that the laws of Fontaine failed to met out, we shall execute in their stead. I mean to say, he has gone to where he belongs. And isn't this the little rascal who's always looking for him? Hi, lady. Hello. You look just like her. And you even have lavender eyes. Yeah. Just like her. I'm looking at the picture of Penny right now. Yeah, lavender eyes. Saber tire as well. Everything's the same. Only the hair is different. Lady, can I help you? How old are you? I'm 9. Wow. What are your parents' names? Are you okay, lady? Your expression. Is something wrong with the kid? Wait. This can't be a coincidence, can it? Are you adopted? Tell me. Miss Tabibito, do you know this lady? What is she doing? Oh, who asks questions like that? Allow me. Young miss, I remember you're very close with our dad, right? Yeah, Mr. Leroy treats me really well. Mr. Son-in-law, does he not live here anymore? That's right. He's gone somewhere very far away and won't be coming back again. What does our dad usually talk about with you about? Can you tell me? When I go back, I can tell him how much you miss him. Oh, Mr. Leroy always treats me to snacks, lets me pet Nana, and tells me my eyes are pretty. Anything else? He often tells me to say hi to my mama and papa for him, but they really don't like that. Papa gets really angry and say that Mr. Leroy is a bad person and that he's blackmailing them. Though they forbidden me from coming here, I made an agreement with Mr. Leroy, so I sneak over. Please don't tell Papa, mister. Oh, that's just like him. He won't stop squeezing until he's wrung the last drop of value out. Sorry, we were talking about something else just now. Mr. Lady, is there anything else? If not, then I'll just go home now. Do your mother and father live here? They're the best parents in the whole wide world. Oh. That's good then. I'm going home now. Bye, lady. Bye, mister. There she goes. Goodbye. Is this really okay? You don't plan on telling her? I have imagined the scene time and time again. But nothing is better than knowing that she's happy. That's enough for me. I'm not my father. I don't want to cause trouble for her current family. I don't mean to be that guy, but didn't you buy a music box for her? Are you not going to give it to her now? Uh, no. There's no need. She doesn't look like she lacks for things like that. I'll think of a way to keep visiting her in the future. Whatever she needs, I'll find a way. I'll give the music box to someone else. After all, I spent a lot of time and effort picking it out. Excuse me, little white-haired girl. Do you like gifts? Ivan? Music box? Yes, I do. It's a gift, so please enjoy it. I hope it will still have some bit of value to you. Sorry, Athos, but I think we'll need to stay in the Quarter Fontaine a bit longer. Oh, don't worry. It's all the same to me. Let's go. You watch the two of them walk away, leaving the street behind. Thus does the story of the Leroy family draw to an end. But that's not Penny. That's not Penny. That's Molly. The Penny that's still alive. It's somewhere. Darn. A musical toy sold at Burton's House of Curiosities. It is very popular among children. This one appears to have been bought a long while back and is no longer the latest model available in the store. Presents are for sending to people, and if they cannot be sent to their original destination, then let them at least be left with one who will treasure them. I want to play that stuff. There it is. Witness the story of the Leroy family. There it goes. Oh right, I haven't finished playing that yet. I'll leave that be. So Penny, where is she? I mean, I thought we as the traveler would know who Penny is and tell Autumn about what happened to Penny. Right? Right. Give me a sec. Let me read the dialogues again. So, if we were to interfere with the fight, Benoit thanks us. Cruel, what at the old home. Jamaica Drift. You really never to tell a lie? There's someone else watching you here, you know? You think we care? That we don't dare? She's living a good life and her parents are rich. What would you even do if you found her? Would you make her drift about with you? You're an escapee from Merope. Do you want her to live like you? So she's been adopted. So she's okay. It doesn't matter to you whether I live or die. Does she have a mother to take care of? Her adoptive mother, compared to you, she's superior in every way. Everything is meaningless. You actually think you can get away? So you still want to button as far as you can? You have nothing to do with this, but you just have to stick your nose. Self-rusher suck up with a bleeding heart, that's what you are. Autumn, are you honestly going to let him go? But no, Looks like your gambling paid off. A child is a mother's biggest weakness, and considering how you got help, I'll let it slide for now, but we see just how far you can run. As your habits first, we will catch you, or we will run off to some place even we cannot find. By the way, I hope you don't misunderstand. I was on video, I don't want chasing you at the end of the earth. I met quite a few friends from the fortress of Merpit, and before this trip to the Court of Fontaine, many of them expressed a keen interest in meeting you. It seems today won't be your last day, and before my friends find you, I sincerely hope you survive a few more. Now scram. We'll be leaving the Court of Fontaine soon, and I expect we'll never see each other again. Let's go. It's okay, this is a personal matter. It's up to you to decide. Let's go. Okay. So that's the alternate. Yeah. Alternate. Molly. Okay. Molly passing by. Darn. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. Molly. Is Molly and Penny the same character? Yep. Wait, what? There's no page for Molly. What? There's no page for Molly? Okay, then let's read about Penny. Penny is the daughter of Parker and Barrow, two wanderers who left her with their friend Rogue after they decided their nomadic lifestyle was not ideal for a child. To travel and Palma meet her and her friend Dawn and Nana, a cat and dog respectively, near the Wayfinder waypoint southeast of Foggy Forest Path. Is this the same Molly? Like, now I'm a bit confused. What? Huh. Same lavender eyes. See? Nana the dog and Nana the cat. It's still being filled. The notice is still there. They've left Court Fontaine for good. So it's not the same Penny. Right. Not the same Penny. Molly is Penny. But the Penny that we met here is not the Penny that Autumn and Athos were referring to. Huh. Okay. It's still just as confusing. Okay, right. Right, let's end it. That's it, right? Yeah, that's it. As for this whole pulling thing, still not so sure. Navia seems fun to play with. Seems kind of fun to play with. But the 4 stars leave so much to be desired. And if I want to pull for Navia, I am definitely pulling for the weapon. Look at that. This is such a looker. Such a looker. Such a looker. We don't need more attack, but they gave us more attack anyways. Elemental skill damage by 80% and blah blah blah. Yeah. But if I want to pull for Navia, I'll have to consider getting her the new artifacts, which apparently not resin efficient. Yeah, not resin efficient. If you're not a big pain in the ass to try and farm for new stuff again and again and again, I really have to consider maybe at the end of 4.3-ish. Yeah, maybe at the end of 4.3. Think about it, and then I'll pull 4.4 if you don't see. No, I mean 4.3 phase 2. If you don't see me playing Navia, well, you know what happened. Okay. And no Reddit this time. Am I even close? No, I just overshot it. Um, 10 more seconds? Yes, 10 more seconds. Oh, you nefarious individual.